full stop. Can't believe I live in your thoughts. I think about you.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Amanda. Welcome. If you've been here for a while, then welcome back. I'm so glad to have each and every one of you here. So today is Monday, and as you can see by the disaster of pictures and video I'm showing you, the house was a wreck. We were working on the bathroom, and anybody who does projects knows when you're working on one area of the house, the rest of it kind of, turns out like this. But that's okay. It gave me plenty to video, so I can give you guys plenty of motivation. By the day that I got to this, I was just over it. I was tired of seeing it like this and having to walk around stuff. But we got everything cleaned up, put back in place. The house is nice and ready to go. I know that for everyone that's watching that's in the U.S., next week is the 4th. Well, this week is the 4th. So I wanted to have the house ready and in order. Usually we have a get together here, my mom and daddy and niece, and I'm probably the little guy will be here too this year. And we barbecue, hamburgers, hot dogs, potato salad, baked beans, all the good stuff. And then we shoot fireworks. My oldest loves the 4th of July. He always has. He loves the fireworks and the cooking out and all that entails. So it's just a fun time to get together and spend time with one another and fellowship. It's just always fun. So let me know in the comments if, you're in the U.S. and celebrating the 4th, what your plans are. We'll probably swim a little bit, let the kids swim. But that is our plan. But I definitely wanted the house to be put back together and in order for this coming week and the holidays. So it felt good to do that. And also, let's see, it's going to be, I needed it done before the 1st because my husband has an appointment on the 1st. Our oldest has dental work on the 2nd. So if y'all would, please remember him. I know that y'all's prayers mean a lot to us, and I'm appreciative of it. So y'all just remember him that day he goes, and he's nervous. This is something that he's had teeth pulled before, but he was asleep for him. He was young, so this will be the first time that he's had one pulled, and then the spacer and all that stuff they've got to do. So just pray for him. Pray for the dentist that's doing it. Pray for my mama nerves, because that's my baby, and it's just anytime they have something done, it can get to you. So I thank y'all so much for being here. I have rambled a lot, I know. Sometimes I'm just talkative. I hope that I can encourage y'all with this video and maybe offer some motivation. I'm so thankful to each and every one of you that's here. Y'all are just a blessing to me, and I'm thankful for you. I thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. If you're new here and you like the content, then please subscribe. Stick around. We'd love to have you. I have the sweetest community. I feel like it's just, y'all have been a blessing, and I'm thankful for you.
I wonder. How come the sky sometimes hides behind the clouds? Maybe it's just like me, a little bit scared of heights. Why does the rain always keep on pouring down when it's gray outside? It really makes me wonder. Yeah, it makes me wonder. It really makes me wonder. How come the trees get undressed when it's cold? And don't they miss the leaves they left behind? Could it be to make the ground shine like gold until winter comes? Until winter comes? Until winter comes? It really makes me wonder.
So y'all, we've come to the part of the video where I want to share the devotional from the devotional coloring book, Be Still and Know. And the title of today's devotion is Holding Out. And the verse is from Psalms 84 verse 11. And it reads, "As he offered excuses, she stared at him, completely stunned by this turn of events. He was the perfect Christian guy, and she had given him so much of her time and effort to the relationship. She had prayed for God's direction and felt so much peace pursuing this path. It just seemed perfect. Except now it wasn't, because he was backing out. Anger invaded her thoughts, followed by bitterness, aimed first at her ex-boyfriend, but later at God. She felt tricked, mistreated. If God loved me, why would he let this happen? She let her mind wander. We all have to watch our hearts and minds when life doesn't work out the way we planned. Our enemy is ready and eager to sow seeds of discontentment and distrust as we question what God is doing. Like Eve in the garden, when the serpent second-guessed God's goodness, we're tempted to believe that God is holding out on us. But God invites us to walk away from that temptation into a place of utter trust. When we can't figure out why God has blocked our path, we can lean even harder on his leading. Let go of our demanding and allow the Spirit to change our thinking while healing our wounded hearts. When we keep our hands open to God, we experience deeper rest. In the resting, we realize that God's plan, always drawing us closer to his presence, was far better than that we imagined in the first place. Father, we aren't born with a great patience, and it's hard fruit to cultivate. Holding out for just the right thing can be hard and scary, but I know that your plans, choices, and ways are always best, and I will trust you and wait. And y'all, as I read that devotion this morning, I'm also reading the Having a Merry Heart in a Martha World by Joanna Weaver. And it is so funny how these two books align, and that's exactly what she was referencing in this book. And she's talking about the three deadly D's: distraction, discouragement, and doubt. And I feel like that ties so good into this devotion. And she was speaking about Eve and how she discontentment and stuff is what opened her up more to what the enemy was doing. So we do have to be careful, when things, I'm sure I'm not the only one. You have plans, for your life, even as a little girl. Oh, I'm going to meet the guy of my dreams. I'm going to get married, have kids, all these plans. And not always, well, a good bit of the time, they don't go exactly how we had planned. And we have got to be careful not to let discouragement and discontent, grow in our heart, because the enemy, like it says, is just waiting to use that to just turn our hearts hard toward the Lord. And that's the last thing we want. We should be seeking him and trusting him instead of questioning and doubting, even though it's hard. It's hard at times. And I know every one of us have walked a different path at some point or another, and we can't all relate to one another in certain circumstances, but God is always there. He's always with us. He tells us he'll never leave us nor forsake us. So we can absolutely fully trust and depend on him. And that is a blessing. I hope that was an encouragement to you guys as it was to me. So y'all, we're coming to the end of today's video. I thank you so much for being here. I hope that I gave you some encouragement, maybe a little bit of motivation. I know the house was a wreck. It felt really good to get it all clean and ready for the new week. I hope y'all all have a blessed and wonderful week, and Lord willing, we will see y'all on the next one. Be blessed.